One thing we got to talk about is I heard this a story about getting held up at gunpoint.
Oh, yeah.
What happened there? Were you out shooting?
Yeah, so that was insane, that story. Pretty much what happened was every quarter, New Balance send out shoes to shoot. You know, you shoot samples and you shoot them for internal use, Instagram, whatever.
Got you.
And they sent me, I think it was 24 pairs to just shoot in the streets, whatever.
Yeah.
And I do it all the time. I've been doing it for the last 3 years. Never had a run-in. Everything's fine. And I asked my girlfriend, I was like, you want to come with me on Saturday and we'll just try and shoot all the shoes?
Wow.
She's like, yeah, for sure. I'm down to help out, whatever you need. I can tick the ones off and just keep track. It's okay, cool. So we went out on Saturday and we shot 20 pairs. And I was like, oh my God, we killed it,
Yeah.
We killed it. Tomorrow, we only have to do 4 more pairs before I go skating, and that's all the shoes shot. Because normally it can take 3 days, 4 days, whatever. So I was like, damn, we're on track. So I asked her, I was like, hey, in the morning, should we go have dinner at your...
breakfast.
In the morning, should we go have breakfast at your mum's? And I'll just drive around the neighborhood and shoot the shoes there. She's like, awesome, let's do that. So... I've got all my camera gear. We go to her mum's house and I have everything in my trunk. And I'm like, I'm just going to bring my flashes, my camera bag, everything inside. We have breakfast and I'm like, I only need my camera. I don't need all the other stuff.
You got an outdoor light.
Exactly. So I just have my camera and I put the 4 pairs of shoes in my trunk and I'm just literally driving around the corner. I'm not even going far, 300 meters. So I shoot 1 pair, cool. Shoot 2 pairs, cool. And there's a pair of black and yellow shoes. So I'm I see this pedestrian crossing, the yellow with the yellow, we're onto something.
Okay.
This is gonna look nice.
Yeah,
I want to
and it's probably the street, right? So the ground was black too.
Yeah,
right?
I want to make the shoes look cool. I try to do that, or try to put in a lot of effort into shooting them. I don't just want to not do them justice.
Yeah.
So we find the yellow. I'm doing it. So put them down. Shooting. I've parked my car across the street. I've got the boot open, not really paying attention. It's a really nice neighborhood, suburban neighborhood. People are running around, out training and babies in strollers. It's very very nice. And I pretty much shoot the shoes and I go to walk to my car. And as I'm crossing the road, this big truck just pulls up on me really quick. And I was like, holy what the hell was that, Kind of nearly ran me over.
Huh.
And he winds his window down. He's like, hey, you. And I was like, hey, me. How you doing? Whatever. And he's like, give me that camera. And I'm like, what? You want... What are you talking about, It's
kind of in shock.
Yeah.
I was in so much shock. I was like, give you my camera. No, what are you talking about? He opens his door. And I don't know how big this guy is yet. He's 6'6", huge dude. He's like, give me the fucking camera. Give me the fucking camera right now. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? I'm not giving you my camera. What the fuck? Just screaming back at him because I'm in so much shock.
Yeah.
I'm literally at my girlfriend's mum's house, which is in a nice neighborhood. This should not be happening.
Sure.
This is crazy. So I'm out of body experience, kind of watching it from above. It was really weird. And he's like, give me the fucking camera right now. And he goes and grabs his belt and he pulls out the gun.
Oh.
Give me the damn camera. Give me the fucking camera. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Screaming, walking back. I should have given it to him at that point. I just couldn't give it to him.
Wow.
You didn't give it to him with the gun to your face.
No, it was to my chest. He's about me to you away. And I know I meant to give it to him, but I'm too far that I'm so scared. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm just screaming. He starts walking to me with the gun, and I start backing up. As I back up and he's coming towards me the same pace, I'm in this person's driveway. And he gets all the way to my car, and he starts fucking growing through my car, grabbing these fucking Brandon Westgate samples and grabbing whatever he can, And he grabs it all, he fucking runs back to his car and just drives off.
Jeez.
And I'm like, oh my God, I go to get my phone and try to record to get his number plate. And it all happened so quick. And in hindsight, I should have just given him the camera because I'm not trying to not give it to him. But my body is in so much shock that I just I was just screaming. And it's just me and him. So it's like crazy. So I get in the car, like drive back to my girlfriend's house, like 20 seconds away, and I walk inside, and I'm just like pale as a ghost, you know? And they're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I just got like held up at gunpoint, and like this guy like put the gun at me, and he went," and I'm like, "Fuck." They're like, "What? What?" They're like tripping out.
Right.
And they're like, "We've got to go back there right now and like try and find if there's any houses with like ring cameras to get like the video evidence and stuff." And I was like, "Oh yeah," like I just felt so crazy. I was like, "Yeah, let's go and do that." Like, and we went there and tried to find the video footage. Couldn't find it. There were no cameras. And literally went back to her place and like I sat down, and like that's when I realized I was like, America, like this is like really gnarly. Like in New Zealand there aren't guns like that, and like I'm not saying everywhere in America has it like that, but what the fuck just happened? Like I'm not used to this.
Sure.
So it really scared me. And I didn't go skating that day because I felt like I was
that's horrible. Yeah.
you know, and then
traumatic,
I just
for sure.
me and my girlfriend just went to this Mexican restaurant and just like got wasted and celebrated life.
Wow.
You know?
As
We're just
you
like,
should.
"I love you," and like just like you know.
So did you call the cops or anything? Like,
No, we tried to just like there was no evidence. There was
Right.
nothing. You know, it happened so quick. I didn't get like the footage of the guy's car really. There were no cameras or anything. And
huh.
How long ago was this?
this was last year.
Oh.
Dang.
I actually called Tyrone as soon as it happened because I was like, I didn't know what to do. And I kind of told him, I was like, "Hey, bro, I was shooting the samples." And I nearly like broke down crying because I was like just so shocked.
Yeah.
Because the and then to the chest was like, I wasn't hit, like I was above here watching.
Wow.
Yeah. I wasn't in my body. That's what was the scariest part.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had some type of traumatic out of body experience. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
I'm glad you haven't because
Yeah.
you don't want that.
Because people always say like, "Oh, I'm out of my body. I'm watching," but you can't picture it
You can't
until
picture it.
you're actually in it.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's when you least expect it. I did not expect it there, you know. If I was somewhere sketchy, okay, be on point, you know.
Right.
But this was like off guard, you know. Wow. I don't know. Have you had that, Kelly?
No,
Or Jerron, have you had
nothing
that?
like that.
Not hands-on like that. Nah, but, you know, it's happening a lot right now, man. People are, you know, they're bugging out. People
Yeah,
are
no-
bugging the fuck out.
yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that only thing that was happened, like, was just a couple shoes were taken, right? Which
Right.
you're like, thank God. Like you said, you partied. I would have done the same thing. I would have gone hammered immediately,
Bro.
and celebrated life.
I took out my camera gear just for some reason. I was like, I don't need my flashes and stuff because I'm gonna go skating when I get back. Like
Right.
when I get back to the house, I'll put all my gear in. We'll go, and like, yeah.
Because that's the
But
first
would-
thing he probably would have just taken that whole bag.
Oh, for sure.
But would
And
you
I'm
have left
just
it open like that? You know what I mean? Like if you know, because you were already thinking like, I'm gonna leave it here. Like if you had all your camera equipment and your trunk was open,
But
you know what I mean? Would
yeah.
you have had it open at that
if
time?
if I could show you the street, you'd be like, oh, you could leave your house open.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like although you wouldn't,
Of course.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
no.
it was. So, there's no one there. It's like
Right.
You know,
but your
but-
trunk's open, your camera bag would have been in there,
Yeah.
probably closed, but
Yeah.
you know, that guy sees the big camera bag.
Yeah.
he would
Oh
have
yeah,
just-
definitely.
he just grabbed the
Grab that
samples
shit.
and just tried to grab whatever he could and just fucking bolted.
Dude.
And like
Nobody was around to see it.
no one
or-
was around.
That's
And
You
that's
were just
why-
saying people were running and walking babies
That's
and
like
shit.
that's like the environment of the neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Like
This was
it's-
early morning.
This is like 10 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still like, yeah, it's like
Motherfuckers are just not
wide in the open
Yeah.
like that. That
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
In a
Right now,
neighborhood.
bro.
Brazen.
Yeah. And then
Straight up.
just celebrated life
Yeah, no,
Wow.
for sure, dude.
because that was like, yeah.
So you never got photos of the other shoes.
No, I think I got some more sent out to me and I reshot those because
Okay.
we got to get the job done.
That's right.
You know,
That's
the
right.
job has to get done. You know,
doubt.
Damn. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, man.
Yeah.
That's some shit. Dude.
How long
Getting
ago
a
was
gun
that?
Pointed
It's a
at
year.
you.
it was 1 year ago.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was like definitely a moment where I was like, man, I need to like be more careful, maybe, or just I don't know, maybe I just like was.
This
I don't
was
know
the
what
wrong
this-
place at the wrong time. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
obviously, you know, someone tried to catch you slipping,
Yeah,
but they're doing that now. I mean, and
They're
making
looking
they're
for
making
it.
an effort to really get people right now, whether you're on the street or in your house, whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
ready.
Jerron had.
I just got fucking robbed 2 months ago.
yeah,
They jumped in the house and fucking got me, and you know, not that I was not there. I don't think that's not happening. Invasions are happening, but you know, everybody's got to be very careful right now. For some odd reason, people are really, you know, going above and beyond to get people.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I'm sorry to fucking hear that happen to you as well. It's just like
but not as dramatic. Look, it was traumatic for me because they broke into my house, but like this is a totally different way of you know, getting traumatized. Yeah, having a gun put in your face like that is no joke.
Cocked back as well.
No, the cocking back was when it was like, oh my god, like this is so real, and I'm not on, like I'm not standing here in my body. I'm up here.
That's insane.
That was, and then that's why I was like just screaming because I didn't know what to do. I'm you know, probably scaring this guy like he's fucking crazy. You know? He probably thought I was nuts because I was screaming back at him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, seriously, dude.
Bro, I was like fighting for my damn life.
I mean, if this dude's well seasoned at that, he might have been like, "Damn, this dude's bugging." Like,
he's gonna pull some shit on me.
Yeah, usually they put their hands up and they're quiet. You know, I could, whatever.
Give him the camera.
Yeah.
And if I could go back in time, I would have just given it to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just leave me alone.
Thank God for that.
Damn.
That's so crazy. Like, because as skaters, we go out and skate the craziest places, dude.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna take that back. I did have a moment of that. So we were skating the DMV in the Valley. And this is when I was probably like 16, 17. No, older, 20, 21. And this random girl came up to us and was like, because we were filming, fucking around, whatever. And she was like, "Hey, we ran out of gas. Like, do you have any like change or any money, like whatever?" And my friend, you know, he was a filmer at the time, but he had a big wad of cash, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he gave her a couple bucks, and she went back to her car, and there was two dudes chilling with her. Fucking rolled up, pulled up on us, and dude popped the trunk, and he was like, "Give me your camera." And as soon as he popped the trunk, I saw that there was a shotgun in the back, and we were just like, later, just started running away, and he tried to chase us in the car, in the parking lot. And tried to like run us down type shit.
Oh my God.
And bro, we had to run, like we got out of there obviously as soon as possible, but we tried to go up to a fucking security guard, like, you know, the patrol guys. Dude, we just got jacked. He's like, I don't work here.
Shit.
He didn't give a fuck. It was like pretty random, but yeah, but that was my little, I forgot that I went through that. But he popped the trunk like he had a little fucking shotgun in the trunk, bro.
You saw the shotgun.
Yeah. I was like, later.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, he didn't do the
seeing the shotgun is like,
that was enough.
Oh my God.
I don't like guns.
No. Get him fucking out of here.
Yeah. That's what's crazy though. We go to the craziest spot skating, and then like you're doing the one like, oh cool, I'm in the safest place doing the safest thing, and I'm shooting shoes on the ground.
Oh, I'm doing nothing.
Nothing, basically. And then that's when it happens.
Yeah.
Like we go to some weird ass places when we're skating, dude. I trip out on that shit.
Totally.
But, well, I'm glad you're all right, dude.
Yeah. Got the pictures taken. We're good.
Yeah.
Did you get the crosswalk? Did you get the crosswalk shot? Did you get it?
We got it.
You got it.
You went back to the same spot.
No, we got the photos and then we're walking back to the car.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was still shooting the shoes, it might have been worse because I would have been caught off guard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm off guard regardless. So.
Yeah.
Did they use the photo?
Yeah. They used it. Okay. They used all of them.
Beautiful.
No, I don't know.
Beautiful.
I can't remember, but yeah. Yellow with the yellow. That's how I remember it.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
subscribe
over to it's on your
it's on my
left.
Right?
No, on your left.
Hey,
yeah,
hit that button right there.
Right there.
Right there.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of like
it's like right here?
Kind of.
Like right there?
The subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there.